Now we're going to look at this problem about a drunk man. This drunk man went out from a bar and he might go right with probability of P equal to 1/3, or might go to left with probability equal to Q, which is equal to 1 minus P, which is 2/3. Suppose he walked 10 steps in total. Each step is independent of the previous steps. And then we're going to let x to be the number of steps going to the left. Okay, firstly we want to determine what is the probability distribution of x in this situation. Okay, so we know that x can be at most 10 because we have only 10 steps in total, and each step is independent from each other, and we only have two options, that is going to right or going to left, and going right with some probability and going left have some other probability, and their sum is equal to 1. So basically you may assume that this x is some kind of binomial distribution. Okay, now let's go to the definition to check. So the first criteria of the binomial distribution is that there exists a series of the n observation, and here n is fixed. So the first criteria is the total observation. And in this setting, we do have a fixed total observation. That is, this person can at most go to 10 steps, and this number 10 is fixed. Okay, and the second criteria is each observation is independent. So this is given in the problem. So each step is independent from each other. Okay, the third criteria is that for each observation there are only two possible categories, and we do have exactly two categories here. That means we can either go to left or going to right. Okay, and finally for the fourth criteria, it is the probability for success equals to P. So here, because our x is the number of steps going to left, so I'm going to let the success event to be the event of going to left. Then this probability of success is the probability going to left, which is equal to 2/3. Okay, so we can see that all the four criteria are satisfied in this setting, so we can conclude that this x has a binomial distribution with total n observations, and the success probability is equal to the probability of going to left, that is q, equal to 2/3. So n is equal to 10, and the success probability is equal to q equal to 2/3. Okay, so this is our probability model in this problem. Alright, so for the next part, we're going to find the probability of going to right by exactly 3 steps out of the total 10 steps. Okay, so in this problem, the drunkard can only go into left or go into right. And if this person go to right by exactly 3 steps, then that means this person go to left by 7 steps. Okay, so basically to find the probability of go to right 3 steps, we're looking for the probability of this person go to left by 7 steps. This means we're going to looking for the probability of x equal to 7 because x represents the steps going to the left. Then if we plug in the formula for the binomial distribution, we have firstly a binomial coefficient that is 10 to 7 because we have 10 observations total and 7 successes. And then times the probability of success, which is 2/3 to the power of 7, and times 1 minus the probability of the success, which is 1 minus 2/3 to the power of 3. Okay? Alright, because it is a little bit complicated to calculate, you can just leave this expression in your exam, or if you really want to calculate this out, it is equal to 60 times 2 to the 7 divided by 3 to the 10th power. Okay, so basically you can just leave this part in your exam. That is totally fine. Alright, now we're going to look at next part of the problem. We want to find the average steps of going to the left. Okay, so basically we're going to find the expected value of x. Again, remember that x has binomial distribution with total n equal to 10 steps and the success probability equal to 2/3. Okay, so the formula of the expected value of x is given by n, the total observation, times the success of the probability of the success, that is q in this setting. So we have, plug in the number, we have 10 times 2/3, and that is 20 over 3. So basically here is a formula you have to know for your exam. Okay, and the final result is 20 over 3 in this setting. And for the last problem, we want to find the variance of x. Okay, and here again, x has binomial distribution of n equal to 10, that is total observation, and this probability of the success, that is q, equal to 2 over 3. And remember the formula for the variance of the binomial distribution is given by n times the probability of success, that is q in this setting, times 1 minus q, that is 1 minus the probability of success. And if we plug in the numbers, we have 10 times 2/3 times 1 minus 2/3 is 1 over 3, that is 1/3, and the result is 20 over 9. So the variance is another formula you have to know for your exam. Okay, this is only work for the binomial distribution.